Hey guys, you're watching E131 and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Last episode was a very, very long episode, about over half an hour long. I think it was. We finished off the castle entirely with flags and also, so I really like the design of those. They look really cool from a distance. They look like they're blowing in the breeze, especially that they're both in the same direction. That makes things look a lot more realistic, I think. Looks really, really cool though. I'm so impressed with it. Today we're going to be building something a little bit different. We're going to be doing like a carnival game alley. Carnival alley. Sounds like a pretty good name. So I'm going to build a few little tiny miniature mini games today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it up to you in the comment section below to come up with some more mini games. Okay, wait until we've obviously built today's ones so you don't repeat the ones that we do in the episode. But once I've done them, put down if you've got any like really simple tiny little mini games. And we'll be able to come back in a few episodes' time and do some more. So let's go for it here. Before we start, these mini games are going to be really not only simple, but easy to complete and easy to play. I just want something that, I don't know, it makes a theme park a little bit more realistic if you get these tiny little carnival games in there. So let's go for it. First one, obviously, everybody's played the game where you've got to shoot the paintings off the wall. Maybe not necessarily in real life shooting paintings off the wall, but it's similar to a coconut shy, if you like. That's the sort of design that we want to do here. We want to shoot, maybe Keisha would? Yeah. We want to shoot paintings off these little stands here to sort of make it look like it's a coconut shy sort of style thing. So we're going to do 3 here at different lengths. So we'll have one there, and one there. That gives us 3 of varying lengths. Not that it makes a difference, okay, at this distance. It really doesn't. But you can either do it with paintings, which is option 1, or we can do it with item frames and maybe put something in it that looks like a coconut. What looks like a coconut? Maybe a log? Or maybe that dark oak plank sort of looks like a coconut. So does the brown stained clay. But have we got anything round and brown? Hey, that bowl there sort of looks like half a coconut. I don't think the bowl of soup's going to be that good. You know, I might use, or we can use an egg, a villager egg to look like a coconut. Would that be the best one? This spawned bat is probably pretty coconut-ish like. Yeah, they look like coconuts. Oh, perfect. They even look like they've got the little hairs on them. Wonderful. And then we want a chest at the front with a bow and some arrows in. Let's do a couple of bows and a couple of stacks of arrows just as like a backup. So we'll do this neatly as well. I like to try and place them neatly in the chests there and there. Obviously we just shoot them off. Unfortunately, now I prefer to build games on this world. In fact, nearly every game on this entire world is replayable with no pre-setup. You know, the roller coasters automatically reset themselves. The spleef automatically resets themselves. The thing where you throw or where you shoot the minecart and then the villager drops down into lava, that's fully resettable. And if it's not resettable, it has multiple plays. Like the pig machine here has a like a dispenser with the chest in it with millions and millions of spawn eggs in them. So although it's not infinitely playable, it will play for as long until you get bored, that's for sure. With this, you will have to manually replace the item frames, which is a little bit of a shame, but it doesn't really matter too much. Now, I got a feeling if we shoot, I should really keep this and the item frame in because I'm going to replace them. If we shoot this, does it always land? Oops. You can. Does it always land in front? Does it just disappear? Oh. I wonder if that's a creative mode thing. Or if they do just literally disappear. Alright, let's just take full stack. Like if we shoot this now. Aha! Okay, so in creative mode, they just disappear. In survival mode, they pop off. That's very interesting. What I want to do is I just want to see how often the item frame lands in front. Okay, because if it lands in front, we can put a little light on it or something. Okay, so the item frame landed right in front of it. It didn't that time. And it didn't that time. Alright, well, there's no point putting a little light underneath it. I was thinking about putting a pressure plate underneath it with a light, but if they don't land on it every time, there's not really much point, is there? I love being able to change game mode without leaving the game. I know it's quite an old feature now in comparison, but it's very, very useful still. Okay, so we'll replace these. Oh, we've got a bow. We'll put that in there and get the eggs back again. Boop, boop, boop. And let's build a little bit of a surround on it. Now, this surround that we want to put around this is a little hut or a little tent. We want to sort of replicate on the other games, but with a different colour. So we're obviously going to go with white and a colour. I think for the first one, maybe white and red. And then to hold it up, I'm thinking about doing like basic cobblestone walls. It'll stand out against these fence posts. And do we want a side on it? I think so. So if I put that in there and that in there, do we want it to get higher as it gets towards the front, or do we want to keep it on the same height? I think it should get higher towards the front. So we'll do 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. And that's pretty much as close to the front as what we were going to want to be anyway. So that's perfect. That might not be a red there, mightn't it? White. Oh, it is. And red. Okay. Up, 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 up. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And then we'll put a cobblestone wall down here. These are very, very basic little mini games, but it's something that everybody can do. There's nothing that is going to be difficult about you guys building this at home. And I think what we're going to do is probably put a back on it as well, so you don't shoot anybody behind. And do we want some sort of side on it, even if it's just a cobblestone wall that runs down the side here? Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Something like that. And then for a floor, if we want a floor, what would we use? Something, maybe a colour. And obviously we don't want red, because it's going to blend in too much with the rest of it. Maybe just some hardened clay on the floor here. I don't know if I like having a floor yet, but we'll give it a go. We'll just place these down. There and there. That one. Oops. That one, that one, that one. Try not to break anything we're not meant to. Imagine if real, but that looks pretty cool. Imagine if real buildings were built that way. They build the inside first, and then they build like the roof. I mean, how would that work in real life? Build the inside, then build the roof, then build the walls, and then put the floor down. It's such a backwards way, but we always seem to do it in Minecraft. Okay, so the next one I want to do... You know how we've got the mini golf where we slide a ball along ice into a hole? Well, there's a carnival game extremely similar to that. I just want to put that there or there. Yeah, there. So really that's where it starts. There's a carnival game similar to that, but with multiple holes. Now, how far can we chuck an item? What? Pretty far. Okay, then. So maybe what we can do is have a target on the floor with, like, maybe, well, we probably do 5 holes? 5 holes? 5 holes. Let's do it blue. If we do something like, can I do it back here? 5 holes. And if I stand here, is it possible for me to even chuck anywhere? Oh! Aha! Okay, we can get into the middle. Maybe we could just have it as one hole in the middle and you got to get in there. That was actually a lot harder than I thought to get it in there. If we, how would we stop people from going closer? Maybe if we had, trap doors facing upwards. Hold on, if we do this, and maybe that, and then get some trap doors, and we face these upwards here, that stops us from walking over. Am I still able to reach it? Oh! I don't know. Aha! Yeah, you can do it. Okay, proven. you can reach from behind there without jumping. That's a really cool little feature. Alright, and then we'll do exactly the same design as on the other one there. And I think we'll do blue for this one, but we'll obviously be doing it in wool, so it's going to be slightly different to the blue that we've got down here. And we can do a light blue or a dark blue or something like that. That goes there. That goes there. And then, what colour light blue? Like the lightest? I think the lightest. My voice is going. 2 and 2. 2. This one's got white on the outside. Is that going to matter? Not really, because then it goes red, white again, doesn't it? Yeah, that sort of makes sense. So, oops. Put these on here. And these look really cool as well. If you had even just a little survival world, and you're a little bit stuck on what to do at the moment, like I am really on my Zonocraft world, there's not really much to do without another update coming out soon. This is something that you could do on survival. It gives you something to I don't know, like to go and look for. Like if you need wool, you could go and make some wool, and if you need the colours, it gives you something to go and find the colours in order to do, you know, go and kill some squid for the black wool. Obviously you could make the bowls for the coconuts and stuff like that, but everything's possible to do in survival, and it'll take you a little while, you know, to get all the resources for. You know, the clay, if you want to do the clay, you can go to the swamp, farm up some clay, and then dye it. And, yeah, it's something that you could do in survival for fun. Okay, so the next one I want to do, we definitely need that there just to say, do not go further than this line. This one's going to involve a tiny little bit of redstone. Just, well, no redstone, really. What we're going to do is we're going to get a dispenser. And I'm going to put it down here, because all of these are 3 blocks wide. Yeah, 3 blocks wide. So we're going to put a little bit of a dispenser there. And I'm going to put a button. Should we put the button, a wooden button or a stone button? I think a stone button. Just on there. And then we're going to make basically like a little pen. So if we need to use full blocks to make it different to the other things, I think we're going to use a stair. Maybe even a cobblestone stair. And then put a full block in here. Like that. And then a full block in there. Put some stairs down there. And then we full block there. Full block there. Fence, fence, fence. Just so it joins up. And then we're going to fill the middle up with water. Like that. Get a nice solid thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some chicken eggs, spawn chickens, inside the dispenser. And then all you got to do is, oh, what do we need? Oh, we need a chest for this, don't we? Yeah. Let's take that away and I can put a chest there. If we have all the chests on the left, that'll be okay, won't it? Like that. And then we could use any ball, really, like a snowball or, oh. If I use a snowball, can I shoot the... I can. You got to stand really far back, otherwise you just twist around the thing. I like that better for this game. Okay, let's get the item frame back and the bat egg there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna remove the. Hey, bat. I'm gonna remove these out of here. Let's get rid of that and replace them with some snowballs instead. That's just, it makes the game a little bit different. So we'll put some snowballs in there. Get rid of that. That just makes it different to a normal arrow. We'll use arrows later on. To chuck in here, we could use something else round, like a ender pearl maybe. Let's just do 3 stacks for in here, just to make it look different. 1, 2, and 3. So you just throw them and try and get them into the hole. For this one, we've got the chicken eggs inside, don't I? Yep. So you spawn a chicken. It's going to be, you know, the little carnival game where the ducks are in the pond and then you got to fish them out with the fishing rod? We're going to try and do that. Now, this is going to be a really easy game. All of these games are really, really easy. But it goes into the water. It shouldn't really, well, it might get out eventually, I suppose, but it gives you long enough to try and fish it. Oh, no. There'll be a wall behind there, wouldn't there, usually? No, 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 no. Duck! Duck, chicken, duck. Come back. Die. Duckfish. Duck, chicken, duck. Oh, I don't know what it is. Minecraft seems to tend more towards it being a chicken, especially seeing as though it says spawn chicken. But then it has a lot of features that a duck has. For example, it can swim. I'm not an expert on animals, but I don't know how well a chicken can swim. I don't know how well. They might be great swimmers. And if you are a duck and you're a great swimmer, I apologize. If you are a chicken and you're a great swimmer, I apologize. But in my own personal experience, I haven't really seen too many swimming chickens. But yeah, in Minecraft, they can swim pretty much no problem. At least they don't drown straight away. That one, and that one. Really cool looking design, though. There, and there. And if by the end of the episode I haven't done a carnival game that you think would be a great addition, just write it down in the comment section below, and we'll come back in a couple of episodes' time, maybe, and do some more. Okay, that looks really, really cool. I need a chest, though, with a couple of fishing rods in it. Let's get one more fishing rod. I've already got one on me. Fishing rod. Put that in. Well, I suppose we only need one, don't we? One fishing rod for there. Okay. Put this down on here. And then the last one is going to be a shooting minecart one. We like our shooting minecart ones. We've done it once before, but that's involving a villager. This one is just going to be a minecart, which hopefully we can get to maybe replace itself. However, it's going to involve redstone, and I don't really want to go. If I do have to go bigger than the tent, I will. But I'd rather not. I'd rather try at least not to. So we're going to need, if we want it to be replaceable, we're going to need to have a dropper and some hoppers. Now, this is probably going to take up the rest of the episode, but we're going to put a dropper facing, I'm going to put it there, and then put a hopper going into it. And then I need to get a rail on top of this. And we also need, if I put a dispenser right there, I haven't planned this out, so I don't know how well it's going to work. But let's get a rail to go on there. And then minecarts go in here. So let's just get some minecarts quickly. Don't know how well we're going to do with this, but let's just dump some of those in there. And then it comes out, it pops out on demand of a button or something like that. And then when you shoot it, it's going to go into the hopper, hopefully, into here. We want this to then automatically shoot it out as soon as it goes in there. So we'll have a comparator, and we'll have maybe a block. What color do we want to use for this one? What colors have we used? Orange, I think we're going to go for. Let's go for orange clay for the inside. And then have repeater. And then a couple of pieces of redstone won't make it reach. So we're going to have another repeater like that. It's slightly bigger, but I'm not really too bothered for this one. So now if I put something in here. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Let me up. Let's take these out for the moment, or at least some of them. Take that out. Put a minecart in there. Yeah, so that fired it out and put it into there. And then what we need to do is somehow make this dispenser fire as well. So we should be able to figure something out with this. In fact, if I fire the top one... No, we don't want the top one to fire, do we? Not yet, at least. Let's put that there, and that there. Put that there, and a repeater there. And then if I put a delay on this one, it might be in there long enough. So if I put a minecart on there, for example, and we shot it with an arrow. If I stand a little bit further back and I shoot it with an arrow. Where did it go? Did it go? It did go into there. It did just go round, didn't it? Like, we've got 5 in there so far. I put that there. Does it just disappear on creative mode like the... Does it just disappear on creative mode like the other one did? I think it does. I think we need to do this in survival. Stop that. Go away. Hold on. We'll do one more attempt. I'm pretty sure there's... Hold on. 5 in there. That's how many were in there before, wasn't it? Let's try this again in survival mode. Survival. Put a minecart on there. Stand back. Oh, I need an arrow. Do I have an arrow on me? I don't. I haven't got any arrows there either. Hold on. Why can't I think of these things before? Arrow, arrow, arrow. There we go. Survival. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. What went wrong here? Did we go too fast? We went too fast. I think that's the problem. The way that we've got this set up is so basic. Let's go into creative mode again for a minute. The way that we've got this set up is so basic that the dropper here in this comparator don't tick out with multiple items. They can only tick out if there's one item in there. Like if I put that in there, it'll tick out. Should tick out. Why didn't that tick out? Is this full? Put that in there. Oh, why didn't that tick out? I wonder if we haven't got enough delay on here. Maybe? Oh, it did work twice. If I had just left it there, I would have never have come back to it. And I would have been quite happy. Oops. Let's get that down. Like that. Take that out. Why didn't that fire out? It should. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's literally no reason why this slab should be stuck in there. That should just pop out. It should go straight up. Why isn't it just not even going out now? Oh, now it is. Oh, I wonder if that was just a... Oops. I wonder if that was just a bug then. Did that work with one... Oh, it did. Hey, that might make things easier. Okay, hold on. And now we've only got one minecart in there total. We might just be able to use that one. And then we don't have to worry about it jamming up. Yes! I used the last arrow. I stupidly only had one. Arrows. Let's do this 5 times. If it goes for the full 5 times, then we'll know that it's working. 2. 3. Wonderful. 4. Because there's only one minecart going around in this whole circuit, it can't get stuck. It can't glitch out. It's just always going to go around this tiny miniature little redstone circuit and always end up coming back out again. That's very, very useful. Now, to hide this up, we could probably just make this tent one longer. And then that will sort of solve all of our problems for us. Let's get the cobblestone walls back. Look, cobblestone walls. Like that. And like that. And it'll just hide all the redstone up very, very neatly then. And there. That one, and that one. Now we're going to have to do a slightly different roof design here. Because obviously we can't go 2, 2, and 2 anymore, can we? Obviously here we can do... This one has to be white. Let's do 2. No, 3. 3 and 2. That's going to be as neat as... or as closely matching to the other tents as we can. So like that. Obviously if you really wanted to and you were really concerned about the length of all the tents being the same, you could just extend those 3 to match this tent. I'm not too bothered about it. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. But if it does really bother you, then feel free to do that. So we'll have that one, that one, and that one. Put these up the back. All the redstone is now hitting up, at least from the side. If you were to hide up from here, I suppose we could put like white there. Put a cobblestone wall up there. I can't get through. Nope, I can't get through. Cobblestone wall there. And then take this out for white, orange, white. So it just matches up on the side then, you see? Yeah. And then we can have some orange clay over the top here. And then you can't see any of the redstone that way. It's just completely hidden. Still, it sort of appears that the tent's the same size then as well, I suppose. Yeah, I like that. Little mini carnival alley here with everything you need. Oh, we need a chest with bow and arrow in it. So, bow and arrows. We only need one. I don't know why I was thinking about putting 2 in. So, we'll have a bow and we'll have some arrows. And let's put a floor down in here as well before we end off the episode. So, that's going to do it, though, for this episode. I'm going to do it out the front here as well. That's going to do it for this episode. If you guys have any more miniature little games like this, we really don't want them any bigger than this. I don't want larger mini games. Obviously, we've got lined up for the future other mini games on the world. But as far as these micro small ones, if you do have an idea, stick it in the comment section below. And if it's small enough to build, we should come back at another time and build. I'm just going to add another 3 to the front, or another 4, sorry, to the front of this one. That's 5. Did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay, wonderful. I like that. Let's put them down here as well. That one, that one, that one. 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 I'm thinking about just doing it to match up with the other one. So up there and up there. There we go. I think that looks really, really neat. All those little tiny little mini games. Alright guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.